Hey friend, welcome. I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, which means I go to thrift stores and yard sales and I buy used clothes and I sell them online, hopefully for a profit. I have 12 items today shipping out. Now today is Tuesday, January 16th, and this is 4 days worth of sales. I did not ship on Saturday. So this is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 12 items is not a lot. I have a total gross sales amount of $326.31. You'll have to stick around to the end and see what my profit is, but spoiler alert, it's not great. It's not 4 days worth, that's for sure. On Friday, I had like a ton of sales, like I think 9 sales. And I was like, whoa, if I get 9 sales every day this week, that's gonna be like 30 items to ship out on Monday or on Tuesday. I was real excited, but clearly that didn't happen. I had 3 more sales over the weekend, and that's, I don't know, it's disappointing. I'm not sure what happened because it was like nothing on Poshmark, on eBay. Strange. Anyway, the first item that I am sending out are these Carhartt. Let's see here. There we go, kinda. Okay, if you're new here, my lighting is terrible. I am sorry. I'm working on it. My heater, my furnace is also going on in the background. Hopefully it's not too distracting, but it's freezing, so I'm leaving it on. Here we go, maybe that one. Carhartt. There is here's the logo. Anyway, these are work boots. Carhartt is more known for their like Western style boots. In fact, I sold another pair of Western style boots about 2 weeks ago for $60. Carhartt work boots like this have an average sale price of $47.99 and a 56% sell-through rate. The sell-through rate overall for Carhartt boots was really good. I've also sold Carhartt jeans pretty quickly. I feel like I sold a shirt also. I might be wrong about that. Anyways, Carhartt's just overall a pretty good brand to sell. Now these sold for $18. That's hugely different than what the average sale price is, but this style did not have a very high average sale price, this exact style, and these were pretty well worn, so I did price them pretty low, and then I took an offer for $18 on eBay, so they paid $18 plus shipping. I bought these at the bins about a month ago. In fact, I think they're on my Christmas Day bins haul. So, is that right? I think so. Anyway. Yeah, they took a little less than a month to sell. Probably because I had them priced super low. But again, they had a lot of wear on them. So, my average cost of goods, so I bought them at the bins. Sorry, I'm distracted. Shocking. The bins, you literally dig through bins. It's the Goodwill outlet. If you're unfamiliar, you pay by the pound. That's not the right tag. I probably paid about $3 or $4 for these. I did put $3 as my cost of goods. So after fees and shipping and my cost of goods, my profit is $14.78. I can't make the label work today. All right. This is a neck gaiter, a hooded neck gaiter, and it is Dickies, the brand. This actually had a really good sell-through rate. Sell-through average. Man, why is this out of order? That's out of order. I'm not sure what happened there. Okay. Just want to make sure I get the right thing on the right thing. So the Dickies Fleece Gator had an average sale price of $13 and a 67% sell-through rate. Which, I mean, that's a pretty high sell-through rate in my opinion. I aim for about 25%. 67% is gonna look like more sold than are actually listed. Some people you might hear them call that more than 100% sell-through rate. I don't care how they do it, but that's not how I do it. I take the number of solds and I divide it by the number that have been listed and sold, and I divide those together. That's the same way that Terapeak does it as well, and Terapeak is what I do my research for these videos on. If you want to go to Terapeak and you have an eBay store, you just go to your seller hub, and you, on the top bar, there is a tab that says research, and the first thing, the first drop down says Terapeak product research, and so that's just simple what I do. So this did sell for $10 plus shipping. I bought it for about 79 cents. That was an average cost of goods at a local-ish thrift store, where my cost of goods is pretty low. My profit was $7.43. In my mind, that was a hat, because, you know, it was on your head. So I don't mind a lower sell-through rate, a lower average sale price on hats. These are a pair of sweatpants that I bought at that same thrift store. These are new with tags. They are American Eagle, and they are the boyfriend jogger. So I just searched American Eagle sweatpants new, and the average sale price was $28.13 with a 50% sell-through rate. These sold for $20.74, and with shipping, plus shipping, so they paid a total of $28.74. Let's see. After fees and shipping, my profit is $16.23. I did have someone comment a couple days ago on a video, maybe one day last week, that it seems like I sell things for under market value. And when I'm telling you the average sale price, it's the average. And I don't always do things perfectly. Part of it is if people offer things, I sell them, because I don't have a whole ton of space, and I really don't want to be storing my things. So sometimes it does seem, I feel like on average I do pretty well and hit right about the average sale price. But I'm not perfect, that's for sure. And I've talked about this before, you know, sometimes I price under market on purpose. You know, if the sell-through rate is really low, or my item is, you know, similar to like those, the Ariat boots, like they were really well worn, so I priced under on purpose. These are a pair of pants. They're really cool. They had like no tags in them other than it says Avatar. So these do have a smocked waist, which I added. I called them Gauze, which is kind of the material. Honestly, it's more like a muslin, actually, now that I'm thinking of it. But it has kind of this double layer look. They're called them a harem pant. I don't know. They're interesting. They're different. They sold really fast. These also came from that store. The last couple things came from, I paid 79 cents. about 2 months ago, but I listed all this stuff within the last 2 or 3 weeks, I think. So they sold really fast. When I just kind of vaguely put in the style, so I did gauze harem pants. The average sale price was $25.53 with a 26% sell-through rate, and they sold for $24.92. See, I feel like that's like right on, plus shipping. So they paid a total of $33.17. My cost of goods, like I said, was 79 cents. So after fees and shipping and my cost of goods, my profit is $19.45. I wrap everything in tissue paper that is 20 by 30 inches. I give everything a little thank you sticker. And then if it's under a pound on eBay, I send it Ground Advantage. And they go in these poly mailers that are, I believe they're 10 by 14. And I buy all of that on Amazon for the cheapest I can find. This is a handmade sweater. So there were some things about it that made me think it was vintage. Just the style and kind of the wear on it. So I searched vintage, handmade, Fair Isle sweater. So that's what this, it has kind of like that collar, is called Fair Isle. And they have a $42.75 average sale price. And this I did price for $50. Somebody offered me $35 and I took it. It does have some wear, like I'm picking off little pills right now. It has some wear and it does have some like loose stitching throughout. So I felt like I felt satisfied with $35. Usually my vintage sweaters, I price at $30 anyway. But this one, no, something special about it. I bought it at the bins, again, for about $2. So, after fees and shipping, my profit is $30.95. The thing about tissue paper is stick my finger through it a lot and make holes. That's okay. I think I need a box for this guy. The problem is, this is a denim dress that is vintage. It has this fun embroidery on it. They're fish and it's got kind of fringe on it. I'll show you the fish up close. Oh, my lighting is terrible. Anyway, this is a long maxi dress. And I just did, why I keep saying it like that. I just searched vintage denim dress embroidered. Probably should have added maxi dress to that, but that's okay. The average sale price was $24.74 and a 14% sell-through rate. Not great. But mine did sell for $25 plus shipping, and the shipping was crazy. $42.05 is what they paid total. So I was able to save a little money doing it in a padded flat rate. I spent $5 on this in Chicago. I took my daughter on a trip to Chicago when she turned 16 last year. And I mean last year, like 2023. It was just in September. So I've had this for, a little over 4 months maybe. Spent $5 on it. when we went thrifting there, and my profit is $22.92. This is one of my favorite brands to sell. This is Bryant. Oh. And as you can see, it's new with tags. It is this, I don't know, really fun blouse. It kind of has a high-low thing going on. It also is very ruffly. It has a navy front and kind of sweatshirt material. And then everything else on it is black. So it's kind of fun. I searched, get to watch me lint roll for a while here. I have like 3 more black things. Okay, come on. It is so cold out here. My fingers don't want to work. And this lint roller doesn't want to work. Okay, so I searched new Bryant tops, and the average sale price is $14.95 with a 5% sell-through rate. This is where I say my caveat of, I think sell-through rate is important to know. But I don't think it's the be-all end-all. I certainly sell things with 5% sell-through rates, and I, still have things that have over 50% sell-through rate that I thought would sell really fast. I said yesterday in my, 2024 goals, that reselling is kind of like a science and it's kind of like an art. So sometimes, you have to take into consideration your personal experience. I sell Bryant quite a bit, certainly more than 5%. You have to take into consideration, I think, your gut sometimes. Like, sometimes you're like, I just have a feeling that this is gonna be good, And I think that you can't really discount that. I think I need to take into account that I need to stop selling black things because I spend way too much time lint rolling them. But I don't know, black stuff tends to sell. I mean, for me, I wear black a lot. Right now I'm wearing this flannel a lot because it's freezing. I keep saying that. I'm a little whiny about it. I don't like the cold. I would much rather be too hot than too cold. What about you? When I'm too hot, usually I can shed layers or I can, I don't know, cool down in some way. But I feel like when I get too cold, it takes forever. Like, gets into your bones and you're too cold for so long. All right, I don't think I told you how much this sold for. It sold for $19 on Poshmark. I don't know how long I've had it. It's been a while, I think. I did buy it at the bins for about $2. I do know that. So on Poshmark, I don't have to worry about shipping. They take care of all of that. So my profit is $13.20. Let's see. These I made a mistake on. These are Carhartt jeans, and they are, don't see in there, it says FR, it's fire resistant. The cool thing about Carhartt is they have this little number on all the labels, and so you can search this exact thing. Yeah. I did search it, but I don't know if I saw it wrong or what, because when I saw how much I paid for these, I was like, why did I find this? Anyway, they have an average sale price of $23.61 and 18% sell-through rate. I think I've said when I am shopping, I'm searching for at least 25%. And if I pay $8, I certainly want it to be closer to 50, and I want the sell-through rate or the sale price to be 30 or closer to 40 or 50, right? I don't know. He sold for $20 on Poshmark, and I don't know how long I've had them. I've had them a while. $8. So my profit is $8. That is certainly not, you know, the return on investment that I'm looking for. However, I sold them. They're gone. Made a profit. I'm going to look at the bright side of that. And just, you know, think of it as a lesson learned. My friend Gretchen, the Restless Thrifter, does what sold videos, and she has a category that she calls lessons learned. I think that's so wise because, you know, I've been selling for a little over 2 years now, and I am constantly learning. I think it's important. So make sure you go check out Gretchen if you do not know her. It's the Restless Thrifter. I think if you like me, you'll like her. Like, she's very personable, I think, and I don't know. She definitely has a different like style. Like, she doesn't do ship with me videos like this, but she does thrift with me videos, and she does what sold, stuff like that. So these are swim bottoms. They have a little cross front, which I think is kind of popular. And these are the brand Aerie. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Oh, if I get super close, it might be blurry. There we go, Aerie. I'll be honest with you, I don't really know what Aerie is. I thought it was like a sub-brand of Aeropostale. But then I saw an Aerie store in the mall. Because I never go to the mall, but I did go to the mall once, like within the last 6 months, which is probably the first time I've been in years. And I was like, oh, didn't know that Aerie was an actual store. Anyway, Aerie swim bottoms have an average sale price of $11.08 and a 10% sell-through rate. Whew, it's exciting. Mine sold for $10 plus shipping on eBay. I don't know where I got them. One thing with swimsuits and swim bottoms, just in general, make sure you check the inside in between the legs just to make sure that they're clean. Yeah, I bought this at the bins about a month ago for probably, you know, $1 or less. And that makes my profit $7.99 after fees and shipping and my cost of goods. They paid a total of $14.85 for, you know, with the shipping. And they're super close to me, so shipping was not very much at all, especially they're really close to me, and these are really light. Swim bras, things like that is another category, especially when I'm buying them at the bins, that I don't mind taking a smaller profit just because it helps get my cost of goods down. I want to do these. I have to lint roll them so much. These are a pair of pleated merino wool vintage pants. The brand is Jacobson's. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. Okay, so I looked up vintage merino wool pants in women's. They have an average sale price of $28.85 and a sell-through rate of 26%. So that's actually pretty good. I know that I was looking for some merino pants in the fall, and I tell you what, if you find some of them have yeah, some of them can sell for a lot of money. So anytime I come across merino, really, I like to look it up because it seems to have a good sell-through rate. Oh my word, this is a mess. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this off for a minute. I'm gonna give you the information and then I'm gonna do it later. So these sold for $30 on Poshmark. I spent $2.50 on them at a local thrift store. And what's my profit? $21.50. Switch my pile around here. All right, these are another pair of jeans. These are a boot cut. These are American Eagle, and they are a kick boot, which is nice because it has it in the waistband of most American Eagle jeans. I should have looked, but I think I sold another pair of kick boot jeans not that long ago. So these did sell on, well, hold on. The American Eagle kick boot has an average sale price of $16.74 and a 22% sell-through rate. These sold on Poshmark for $23. Had them for about 8 months, and it looks like I did find them at the bins. So paid probably around $2. Did I say 8 months? It took 8 months to sell. That's kind of a long time. But, you know, it is what it is. My profit ended up being $16.40. See, and here's the thing where I sold it for higher than what the average sell-through rate is. Or the average sale price, rather, sorry. Oh my goodness. It's a mess. Here we go. Those little sticky things stick everywhere. All right, this is a sweater. It's kind of a blush pink V-neck. It is the brand Loft, which overall is very oversaturated and does not have high sell-through rate or anything. This I think was new without tags. There was like nothing wrong with it. It even had like the little on the inside, you know, how it has kind of like an extra tag thing. Anyway, it did have wool in it. So when I searched Loft sweater wool blend, it had a average sale price of $14.67 and a 14% sell-through rate. And mine sold for $17 plus shipping, so a total of $22.65. And I bought it for $2.37. That was my average cost of goods at a local thrift store, but 13 months ago, okay, more than a year. Not ideal. My profit is $12.79. It's fine. I ran out of poly mailers here, so I need to go dig through and find some, and I will do that and lint roll these pants and get all this set out for my postal carrier who comes and picks them up. My total profit for these 4 days was $191.66. That's okay. It's about $50 a day, a little less than $50 a day. I right now have a goal of $67 per day, so definitely hitting under that. That's not great, but it is what it is. My eBay sales have been weird in January. I've had huge over $200 days and then 0 days, and it just like my chart looks like this. It's crazy. So I'm not really sure. I did have a week where I didn't list at all because I was sick. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I still am not feeling great. You know, that may affect it, but I feel like it was doing that before I was even sick. So I'm not really sure what the deal is. Anyway, regardless, if you have liked this video, please make sure you give it a like, a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. I do upload my ship with me videos every day at 8 p.m. So Monday through Saturday. That's the goal anyway. that's the plan. As I tell my kids, sometimes plans change. Anyway, I just really appreciate you. I enjoy sharing my sales. I enjoy chatting with you. I appreciate you so much. So thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you soon.